Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got done watching. So I want to talk about Black Lightning. Black Lightning is a DC show, a brand new show that just debuted on the CW. It is the very first episode entitled The Resurrection. And we meet Jefferson Pierce, who's played by Chris Williams. He is a guy who 9 years ago, he retired. He quit being Black Lightning, superhero. He did so because of his kids and his wife, who made him promise at the time. They're no longer together because he broke that promise. Oops. But he stopped doing it because he wants to get her back. All these years later, he's a principal. He's trying to live a normal life. He's not all about that superhero stuff anymore, vigilante stuff, until his daughters get kidnapped by this gang called the 100. This forces him out of retirement, whether he wants to or not, to come back as a character. Now, what I thought of this very first episode was, I really enjoyed it. I did. For somebody who I have been for years, it seems like now, I've been like loving the CW shows and then turning on them, or then becoming sour, or then just really underappreciating the low quality that some of them have taken. Arrow, Flash, like some of them have their better times, and then they dip and they go through ebbs and flows of good and bad. So the fact that this first episode was good does not surprise me. A lot of them have had great first episodes and great first 1 or 2 seasons. So I wasn't so much worried about that, but I was curious to see how this character would be handled in today's day and age, what type of an approach they would take to it, and I was beyond surprised, impressed, and I loved just the beginning where you see this guy get pulled over by these cops who they're looking for, just some random person who robbed a store. And, oh, well, it's a black guy, so we're going to take you, handcuff you in front of your kids, put guns on them, and, oh, wait, this is the guy? Okay, all right, never mind, see ya. Like, wow, they really took it there. There's a scene later on where after Black Lightning, like, he's not in costume yet, but he does go out there and try to save his daughter from something else, and then the cops show up, and they're like, you get your black hands up, your black ass up or something. I'm like, what? We're seeing some racism from cops, no less. When was the last time that you saw a TV show, superhero property deal with your main antagonist, who's black, get racism from cops? I know Luke Cage did it, and you gotta wonder how much of Luke Cage's success got this show made. I mean, Marvel did it first. They're going to do it again with Black Panther on a huge scale. They also did it first with Blade. But the fact that CW or DC looked at their own property and said, wait a minute, we have some black characters too. Cool. I really enjoyed this actor who's playing Jefferson Pierce. I love that he has this history that we're probably going to see flashbacks of, but they won't be as annoying as the Arrow flashbacks were. Like, we'll get them when we need them. Like here, when we saw those moments with his wife and his kids and when he retired. Also, like I said, he has these 2 daughters, Jennifer and Nessa. Jennifer is the younger, rebellious one. She sneaks off to the club and gets mixed up in the gang. That's how all that starts. Anessa is the one that I think I'm going to be more interested in. Not just because at the very end of the episode we see that she has superpowers now. Makes sense. It's in her blood. But just she's willing to stand up in someone's face. She's not willing to back down. She wants to make a difference as well. Also, I love the fact that this plot seems so far to just be about gang, crime lords, and mob bosses, and it's not too fantastical. It's not yet another person who also has lightning powers, or another person who has similar powers that's going to go toe-to-toe. No, it's just street gang warfare. That's what I want to see. I want to see this a little bit more grounded. I know he has powers, and that's fine, but let's have some real life issues here. We have a character who has a family, has daughters, has a wife, and the soundtrack was very hip-hop influenced, and that's fine. I like that. It's something new that I think doesn't feel like it's being forced on to the show. It feels very natural. So far, I'm enjoying it. The effects I thought were great. The suit itself, I do think the suit is a little too CGI-y. Like when you finally got to see him in the suit, it looked good. So guys, let me know in the comments below, did you too like this episode? Is it not your thing? Don't worry, I won't call you racist. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Oh yeah, today I feel Super Bowl. Feel it in your mind, you lose control. Feel it in your breast, and you super soul. I don't say it.